Bill Hicks, the late great stand-up, he had a great word. He had a great set of words about, well, life is just a ride, and we can choose how we want to engage with that ride. Well, a rubbish hand has been dealt, but how we deal with that, how we present that, makes the difference. So we can kind of talk about how it's rubbish, or we can look at what we can still do, which is I'm quite good at sitting still and talking and doing stuff like that. And so, yeah, we kind of focus on what we can do. Yeah, it's funny, I was talking about acceptance with a couple of people just last week. And I don't know quite where I am with acceptance. I don't know if I am actually, seriously, I haven't fully accepted. I mean, I know I've got MS, and it's, my body has told me in a number of ways over the years that something is going on that's different. But I still want to keep working at looking at ways to make it a little bit better. Whether it's going to be, oh, well, my leg feels less heavy if I do X, Y, or Z, and that X, Y, or Z might be exercise, or eating differently, or drinking differently, or meditating, and just relaxing. Because when I get stressed, then certainly everything feels worse. So it's quite good to do various meditation-y type things. I guess being more aware of the time that we have to spend here, because we can just let it kind of slip through our fingers, or we can be a bit more aware and make the time that is slipping anyway through our fingers slip a little bit slowly. Either we can kind of cup our hands and hold it together for a bit longer, or not. I don't know. Laughing and laughter. Bill Hicks, going back again to Bill Hicks, fantastic stand-up. And his talking about the right, he talked about lots of other things as well, and I'd go and look him up, because if you don't know him, then he will help to make you laugh. It'll be yourself that makes you laugh, but he'll facilitate it. And laughter is actually quite good. So surrounding ourselves with people who are good to us and for us. I've got a lovely husband, and he allows me to spend lots of time investigating things that might help me feel a bit better. So I'm looking at the role of viruses in making our immune system work less well, because they just kind of keep your immune system activated, and so symptoms can worsen whilst that activation is going on. So yeah, there's lots and lots of things to look at that might make a little bit of difference. I'm also speaking to an energy healer. I've never done that before. I never thought I'd ever do that, but having done so, there's some kind of benefit to it, I think, even if it's only because I feel like I'm doing something that's worthwhile. I think it is actually more than that, but I don't know, it's really hard to say. But I'm enjoying the experience, because, well, this is the experience that we have, so we may as well enjoy it, really. So I'm on various forums for MS. There's a Facebook MS Friends, and I've got some words from them. I asked them because I was going to be doing this, so I asked them what their experience of MS was. And there's a really nice mix of how people are approaching their MS. And because there's lots of different ways to do that. It's not all doom and gloom. There's an option all over the place. There are options to approach that. Yeah, and so I guess the forums, the online forums, are another way to feel like I'm part of something. That you're not just kind of kicked into the corner because, oh, well, you don't work properly, then we'll just ignore you. There's more going on than that. The oxygen therapy, which unfortunately I can't get myself to at the moment, it's kind of half an hour away driving, and I can't do that right now. But that was good when I did it. It was kind of, well, I talk about it in the first film. It's like the difference between going out on a grey day like today and going out on a blue sky day. The blue sky day, you feel better. You perhaps can't see that there's or see that there's anything measurable, but you just feel better. And so I don't know if this is why the NHS haven't grabbed it with both hands, because it's definitely improves wound healing for diabetic ulcers and things. If you've got more oxygen in the system, then your body works better. It would be really good if this were used more, but it isn't at the moment. And I'm not at the moment because I can't get myself there. And so there are people who give me a lift every now and then. So I'm still doing oxygen therapy here and there, but not like I was last year, which was kind of once or twice a week, because it really did seem to make a difference. And exercising the brain in a number of different ways. So I'll be doing a variety of different exercises, kind of a bit of Pilates, a bit of exercise bike, a bit of free weights. And then also thinking about other ways to try and make the brain work better. You're also making the body work, hopefully making the body work a bit better. And these are all things that add up. They may only bring marginal gains. And is it Team Sky that talks about marginal gains? With Chris Hoy and people doing the cycling, they were shaving off fractions of seconds by doing various things. And that's what we need to do, is we need to not go for cures, because they aren't being offered. They're just not. So look at ways that we can make things a little bit better. Just like the Olympic cycling team. That's what we are. That's it now, isn't it? I can't talk for much longer.